create a fan-owned version to the Balto series final, and the members currently are Callisto, Keisho, Kiko the Freako, Balto Freak, Swords of the Wolves, Cobalte, Wolf Bassist, Cool Wolf 1234, and Me Too Lover 97. Reading through their little description on the site, they still need animators, production staffs, and actors. I have to kind of apologize. The information kind of seems a little outdated, so the members' names may not be updated because from name changes and whatnot, and what their current status is. But I'll provide the link to you guys somewhere, probably on the Sourcecast topic in the forums, and we could try. I'll keep in touch. I'll get in touch with Callisto and see what their status is. But it's just there to keep an eye out, see what actually happens, and make everybody else be aware of it that it exists. Yeah. Next up is actually from our own team, the Sourcecasters, and we are planning on actually doing a Sourcecast forum. Maybe it's a lot easier way to operate the mailbag and probably do other features that we couldn't do it any other way. So yeah, it's still in development, and we're working on trying to incorporate it into the existing animation source forums on a different domain, or maybe we could have Steve actually make our own section on the forums, but we'll see. We're just trying to make it so that it doesn't draw attention from the existing forums, where in fact it's just the Sourcecaster forum is just a tool to help us to make a better show and whatnot. It's just in development. Look forward to that. And the last project is the RP Honor Awards. I know it was a great feature that you guys loved from before, but it ended up just dying down because there was way too many sections to try to award at once, and at times we ran out of really good material to choose from. So we're planning to revive it and reform it now and incorporate it as part of the Sourcecast instead of a different project. So yeah, the ideas are to say I think it was pick one or two open role plays to award the award for of every single one, not like before where it was one role play from each different section, Balto open art role play, Lion King, just the way. So it's just two overall, and we're planning on possibly interviewing the winners on the Sourcecast, and hopefully use them to announce the next round of awards. Aside from that, it's really going to function just like before, where the winners roleplay topic will be stickied to the top of the roleplay section and then honored for that period. With the way the Sourcecast is, it's probably going to be a month-long period, maybe, or who knows. It's still in development, so keep your heads down. We're still working on it, but it's coming. Let's see. Next is the current events. First on the list is the tragic closure of Image Movers Studios. Let's see here. I'm just reading off of what Steve had posted on the main site, but it's only been open for 3 years, and the studio only produced one film, which was very recent, A Christmas Carol, which, in quotations, only generated $300 million internationally. Uh, and there's just comments about it that apparently that's not enough now. Um, and before their closure, they're going to release one more film, Mars Mars Needs Moms, which interestingly is will be directed by Simon Wells, who didn't direct an animated film since Balto and the Prince of Egypt. It's yeah, it's that's kind of weird. I'm pretty sure I share the same thought as to that as everybody else, but one only open for a short period of 3 years and only one film that actually did really well, and then all of a sudden to close it, weird. But yeah, no, we essentially have no control over it, but it's just weird, especially with a gigantic company like Disney. They make a lot of money anyways, so I don't know. It's probably an internal company decision, and maybe they're gonna move the productions from what they were doing to a different section of Disney. Who knows? Let's see here. Uh, well, I can say some reviews. Recently, I actually went out and watched a good number of movies. Oh, that have been already released, especially All Dogs Go to Heaven. I actually finally watched the first one. Up and Ratatouille, though. Yeah, I guess I could say a little bit about each of those movies. All Dogs Go to Heaven, I enjoyed. It was just weird, just almost like a slap in the face as to how far movie making technology has come across the years, and especially taking note as to the material that was allowed back then in movies, in children's movies, compared to now. It was really cool in that aspect as well. But the story itself, yeah, it was straightforward and liked it. It's just classic children's movie back animated children's movie back then. It's actually really cool. It's a very unique taste, I think, and take on that sort of deal. Let's see. I got a chance to watch Up, and the hype wasn't wrong, especially with the awards that what were the Grammys? Oh, I fail right now. But yeah, it was that whatever happened, I never really watched the awards, but whatever happened and whatever it got or didn't get, who knows? But the hype was definitely placed right. It was really good. It was a really touching sort of story, and just the reactions of the characters, the animation itself, the quality of the backgrounds and the music, and just how well it was put together, just tied up the whole entire movie. It's just one really cool movie. I kid you not, it was really cool. If you haven't gotten to see it, go out, buy it, rent it, whatever, watch it. It's really cool. Though I probably sound like a broken record from everybody else who has seen it and say the same thing. Let's see. Next up is Ratatouille, and actually I've owned this one for quite a few times. I've seen it once before. It's just that I got to see it recently again, and I still love the movie. Just no, as just another recommendation. Just go out if you haven't seen it. Go out, rent it, buy it, go to a friend's house. Movie night. Do a movie night. Go out, rent Ratatouille, and then possibly go out and go to the theaters. Because up next is How to Train Your Dragon. Without really knowing it, I went out and watched it on the release date. It's first night out on into the real world, and holy cow, isn't it cool? Isn't it just epic? I mean, it's in this sort of setting. It's the classic medieval sort of style, the type of village, and then Vikings and dragons and swords and weapons and whatnot. It's just the classic sort of setting. It's just Cool.